Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so after we had the whole, blow up on Monday about Lisa not going to rehab and not giving any excuse, basically all she was doing was ignoring anybody who asked her why she hadn't gone to rehab. She actually filtered the word rehab so that if people asked her about it, um, she would get the message before it went on to the chat and she would just block you. So today, she starts out at like 5 in the morning, something like that, and starts begging for more money, even though she made like 30 to 50 bucks just hours before overnight. She's back on in the morning wanting another $30. Her reasoning is she needs 2 packs of cigarettes. First of all, you don't need shit, Lisa. You want it. You want cigarettes, not need. Second of all, it is not society's responsibility to buy you cigarettes or keep you within your habit. Third, we all know it's not going to cigarettes. We all know where it's going, and it's going to your rug dealer. And here's the thing, is that the first thing in the morning, as she's begging for money, what's the very first cash app she uses? Her dealers. Absolutely uses her dealers. That's the one you need to put the money on. And it's like so obvious to people who are not blind or stupid. And other people are just like, okay, I'll just send you the money. They don't give a shit. They don't question it. They don't listen to us in comments or in the chat, although she's trying desperately to block anybody putting out the truth in chat. But here's the kicker. She starts asking for food money again, too. You just got $679 in food stamps Monday night, or Monday morning, Sunday night, Monday morning. Where the hell are the food stamps? Did she sell them already? Like, you just got them. Now, I read somewhere that her dealer actually has her food stamp card. Now, I cannot verify that. I am trying to verify it, but until I get it verified, I'm not going to say that this is 100% true. I wouldn't put it past Lisa, but I'm not saying it's 100% true. But she goes on, she's begging and begging for this money. She's not getting what she wants as fast as she gets off, gets back on, starts begging again, gets off, goes to the clinic, comes back on. Now, remember, her dad buys her cigarettes after she leaves the clinic. They always stop at the gas station. He gets her cigarettes and he takes her home. How do I know this? She has said it directly out of her own mouth. So why is she constantly begging for money for cigarettes? And since when do 2 packs of cigarettes cost 30 bucks? She smokes Maverick menthol. Here in Texas, Maverick menthol, 2 of them, is $11 for 2 packs. For 2 packs, $11. I called the Sunoco next to her apartments, and 2 packs of Sunoco is under $15. So 2 packs is now 30 bucks for her. No, we all know where that money's going. And for her to get up and the first thing she does is start begging for her rug money. I mean, come on, she is needing breakfast and it is the most important meal of the day, especially for Lisa. It's just so pathetic. But then she comes back on and finally gives her reason, and I do that in quotations, for why she did not go to rehab. And just wait till you hear her reasoning. Enjoy the video. Okay, so this first clip is Lisa talking about, let me show you the shirt that I got, because somebody sent her money a couple days ago so that she could buy 2 or 3 outfits to wear to rehab, because none of the clothes that she actually owns is good enough for rehab, clearly. So she starts out with that, but then people in the chat start asking her about rehab, and she has no choice to ignore it anymore.
I'm gonna show you guys the shirt that I bought. I like it a lot. Wonder if you guys like it. Anybody who likes like sparkles and glitter and stuff? I feel I'm a little discouraged right now. A little discouraged. Shadow, stop, baby. Lay down. A lot of stuff. I don't really want to say it because everybody just thinks I'm lying anyway. But
Oh, I don't know, Lisa. Maybe because everything that comes out of your mouth is a fucking lie. Like, nothing you say is truthful. Nothing.
Nothing ever works out the way that you want it to or need it to. If that makes sense, you know? Well, it's not a clothes haul. I just got 2 outfits, but I'm trying, Miss Audrey. I really am. I really, really, really am.
Lisa, you're not trying to get better. The only thing that you are desperately trying at is scamming people out of their money. You had the hardest time today getting money from people. And when you sit there and you tell people this isn't funny, actually, it's freaking hilarious because you are having a harder time every day getting money from people. And I think that's awesome. That means that every one of us putting out content on you and making more people aware of who you are is working. And I love it. And I say we keep doing it and keep doing it so that people will not become victims of yours.
No, no tie-dye that I found. Thank you, Anna Banana. Baby girl, a couple different things, honestly. A few different ones. Thank you, guys. But, you guys don't have to hear it, if that makes sense. Not much, Miss English. I just, there's a lot going on that I can't control, and, you know, since I didn't go, I needed a couple bucks for smokes earlier, and, I couldn't even get like $5, and it was, and I understand that. I do understand it. I do. But it's like I said, I shouldn't have said anything last week. I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have said it.
Actually, Lisa, it is very controllable. You can control the situation by getting the hell off TikTok and stop begging for money for food and cigarettes when you know damn well that's not where it's going. You could get yourself in a rehab and get your ass clean. Then get out and get a freaking job and start making your own money and stop expecting society to financially support everything in your life. It is not our responsibility to buy you cigarettes. It is not our responsibility to buy you food or pay your internet or your light bill or your heating bill or the rent that you never pay for and even said yourself that you would never pay rent to live there. It's not our responsibility. It is your responsibility. And you notice how she's saying, I should have never said anything last week? She shouldn't have said anything because she knew all along she was never planning to go to rehab. But she said something because she knew damn well if she convinced people that she was going to go, that she could scam money out of them a lot easier than if she said she wasn't going to go.
Is what I shouldn't have done. I knew I shouldn't have did that. And that was my own fault. That was my own fault. Okay, I will. No, it didn't fall through. It's just taking a little bit longer. Okay, here, I'll just say it. Okay? I was gonna go yesterday, okay? Since it happened, this person's calling me private. Since it didn't happen yesterday, okay? It was between, I was supposed to go yesterday, but the bed is held until Thursday, alright? So, I was gonna go today, right after the clinic, today, okay, again. And, they messaged last night and this morning saying that they can't accept me because I'm prescribed my Klonopin. and they won't take anybody that's prescribed Klonopin. And the lady said if we would have done a phone screening and done everything and not done it so fast, she would have known that and done this. She said, I need a 4.0 medical detox, whatever the hell that means, but that's not what they are. So my counselor's mad at me. Not mad at me, but she's trying to figure it out. And it's a big mess. It's a big.
Of course it's a big mess because you made it a big mess. You never planned on going to rehab. You jerked the chain of your counselor. You jerked the chain of everybody on TikTok. You jerked the chain of everybody, including tech. You never planned on going. I'm sorry. The rehab facility is not going to text message you at night and say, well, we can't take you because you take Klonopin. You do realize that there are other medications out there that work just like Klonopin. And I'm pretty sure that they do prescribe that at the rehab. Here's another big slap in the face for you, Lisa. A little bit of information for you so that, I don't know, maybe hopefully people that believe you will find out the truth. But you said you were going to go to Power. Power does offer the 4.0 medical treatment. What that is it's an intensive medical detox where they have an actual doctor and nurses watching you round the clock 24/7. Guess what? They do offer that. Not only did I find it online when I looked at their brochure, but I also called them and asked a general question. I didn't mention Lisa's name. I didn't mention anything about Lisa. I just wanted to know a general question. Do they offer 4.0? Do they offer the detox for people that are so highly addicted to these drugs that she's on? Are they capable of dealing with that? And guess what the answer was? Yes, we are. We have the medical staff and the ability to take care of that stuff. So, Lisa, what lie will you come up with next? Because do you not realize how easy it is to find this information up online? How easy it is to look up Power and read their brochure? Here, I'll even show you their brochure.
Big mess.
Okay, here we go. So Power, which is where she was going to go, Power Restore is a 21-bed program offering 2 integrated levels of care to help your transition seamlessly from managing withdrawal symptoms to beginning your recovery journey. The one thing they offer is medically monitored detox. Clients receive physician services and 24-hour nursing care. Medication to manage symptoms is readily available. Detox can take several days. After you have finished that, then you move in to the rehab portion of it. Now, what is a 4.0? It is medically monitored detox. Guess who offers that? Power. Guess who said they don't offer it? Lisa. So then I looked up level 4, for shits and giggles and just, so that some people can't say, well, that, you don't know anything about level 4, blah, blah, blah. Well, level 4 is medically managed intensive inpatient services. Exactly what Power offers. Exactly what she needs. She's lying out of her ass. And I mean, it's just so pathetic, the amount of lies that come out of her. And people actually buy it. That's what I don't get. It's irritating. The way she lies and then scams the shit out of everybody.
That's it. Big mess. I'm not giving excuses. I'm just telling you what happened. And even if
Lisa, you are giving excuses. You're also giving just a bunch of freaking lies, too.
I
would also like to point out, who gives a shit if you're on Klonopin, Lisa? Guess what? They can detox you from that as well. It's just one excuse after another. Does she have panic attacks? I don't freaking know. The only time we see her having a panic attack is when she needs another fix. So that's probably where these panic attacks are coming from. So Klonopin is something she shouldn't even be prescribed. How would we know that? She's never been sober. She has not been sober in over 20 years. She has said it herself. She's been in the methadone clinic for 19 years. Why was she in a methadone clinic? Because she was addicted to drugs. So she went into a methadone clinic. How would you know if you're having legit and real panic attacks if the only time you have a panic panic attack is when people aren't giving you money fast enough for you to get your next fix.
Agreed to not take my benzodiazepine while I'm there, which I said I wouldn't. They still won't take me. They still will not take me because they said they've done that and had people have seizures and things like that. So, yeah, I have to do a hospital detox. So, yeah, I couldn't have my meds when I'm in there. I'm not too worried about it, but they were worried about it, you know?
No, Lisa, no the hell they were not.
I wasn't even gonna say anything because nobody believes me anyways, but you know, it doesn't matter anymore, honestly. But that's where we're at. That's where we're at.
Let's just be honest here. This whole song and dance is about $5. It's because she didn't get $5 the very second she wanted it that morning. Even though she did get it, we heard her phone going off over and over. So we know she got the money, but she wants people to believe she didn't get the money because, well, it sounds like she's short for her next fix. So now she's trying to get that $5. That's all this is about. This has nothing to do with rehab not taking her because we all know that's a crock of shit. We all know that they were ready for her. We all know that they are capable of dealing with her shit and her detoxing and her mental health and all this other stuff. They can do it. Why there's so many people out there that completely ignore this, that believe everything she says, I will never understand that. I don't understand how grown-ass adults can be so gullible and easily manipulated to the point where they're letting a junkie sit in their face and bold-faced lie and scam them out of money. It just makes no sense.
It matters a lot to me. The next step is hopefully Power is gonna find. They said McKeesport in PA does the medical detox portion. Um, I don't know if there's any openings. I don't know. I don't know. My counselor's taking care of that. I don't know. I don't know if Mercy does detox. Do you know, Blue? I know they do IOP. The hospital even. No, I've.
Guess what, Lisa? All you have to do is look it up online or give them a call and say, hey, I need to detox. Can I come and detox? This is what I'm on. I need to detox. And guess what? They'll say yes because every hospital has that. Unless you're in some town in bumfuck Egypt where, like, it's a small little town that when you drive through it, if you blink, you've missed it. They probably don't, and they'll probably send you to a larger city, but you're in Pittsburgh, okay? Let's stop pretending that you're in some out of nowhere town that has nothing and no resources. You are in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. They have everything you need right there. It's just more excuses and more bullshit because she does not want to go to rehab. That is the bottom line of this. She doesn't want to go. Her kids aren't important enough to go. The fact that she just lost her 10-year-old son is not important enough to go. She doesn't give a shit. The only thing she cares about are the drugs. That's it.
Okay, well, the one that she said I would have to go to would have been McKeesport. No, well, that's the thing she said. She said because of the methadone, because of my prescriptions, I can't just go to any rehab. It has to be 4.0, which I don't even know what that means, honestly.
And the one that you kept claiming you were going to go to, Power, does offer the 4.0 detox. Stop lying. You know exactly what it means. They explained it to you. And stop saying, oh, my counselor's mad at me. My counselor's trying to do everything she can to figure it out. Your counselor doesn't need to figure it out. This is her profession. She knows what the hell she's doing. You're just ignoring her because, again, you don't want to go. Just like you play the song and dance with Tech and everybody else, and then when it comes down to it, you play stupid. We all know you're not stupid. We all know you never planned on going in the first place. So let's see, you wasted your counselor's time, you wasted Tech's time, you wasted everybody online's time, you wasted the rehab's time. I mean, come on, Lisa. You are the most self-centered, selfish bitch I've ever seen in my life. Like, get your shit together. Or just stop begging people for their money. Period. You are the one who comes online every damn day begging for people's money every 2 to 3 hours. Pretty much demanding it at this point, because if somebody doesn't give you any money, then you're throwing a fit claiming nobody cares about me. Everybody hates me. Blah, blah, blah. No. Oh, it's just so irritating. You are not acting like an adult. You're acting like a freaking toddler who was told no when they tried to ask for a Snickers bar. And you were told, no, you have been a bad girl. You can't have that. And you throw a freaking fit. Enough, Lisa. You are 40, almost 40 years old. Grow the fuck up. Take responsibility for yourself. Take accountability for your actions. Be a freaking mother. You chose to have those children. You yourself chose to lay in that bed, spread your legs, have sex, and then pop out 4 children. And then you leave the responsibility of raising those children to everybody else. Why? Because Lisa cannot be bothered to raising the children that she created, because she'd rather sit on TikTok and scam the shit out of strangers for their money while saying, they're my friends. They're my friends. They're not your friends. They are people online who are just giving you money because you have manipulated and lied to them so much that they're giving it to you. But let's just be real honest here now and let you know the honest to God truth, because people have actually come to me and told me that they give you money, one, because you're entertainment, and two, they want to see you OD on a live. They want to see that. These are the people giving you money right now, Lisa. They're not your friends. None of them are your friends. None of these people are your friends. They are strangers on TikTok that you have lied to and manipulated. And then you've got the other batch that want to see harm. I would love to see you get your shit together, but it's not going to happen because you don't care. That's why I'm mad. Why? Like, the real reason I'm mad is because you are just throwing away your children. You're just throwing them away. You have them, but everybody else is supposed to take responsibility for them. Just like it's everybody else's job to take responsibility for your cigarettes, your food, your bills, your rent, everything else. No. Grow the fuck up and take responsibility for the shit that you brought into this world for the first time in your freaking life.
It's okay, guys. I just, like I said, no, everybody hates me because they feel like I just didn't do what I was supposed to do. When I understand why people would think that. I do. I understand. I've been arguing with anybody about that. But I literally was on like 4 times this morning. I couldn't even get like $5 for cigarettes. Like,
Do you see what she did just there? This is manipulation 101. Oh, I feel like everybody hates me because I didn't do what I said I was going to do. But like, I got on like 4 times today and nobody would give me even $5. Manipulation, manipulation, manipulation. That's all this is. She doesn't care if people are disappointed in her for not going to rehab. She doesn't care if she loses followers because she didn't go to rehab. She doesn't care if she's disappointed people. The only thing that she cares about is the fact that she got on 4 times this morning and she didn't get the money she wanted. That's the only thing she cares about.
Because everybody hates me now. I know. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I understand it. I do. I don't hold it against them at all.
That's the problem. She doesn't understand, and she does hold it against everybody. It's everybody else's fault that she's in the position she's in right now because she got on 4 times and nobody would give her $5. So yes, she does blame everybody else.
It's my own fault. I do. I'm just saying that's just what happened. But I don't get more than $1 or $2 every time I come in, ma'am.
See what I mean? It's all about the money and the money only. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. Yeah, you're damn right it is your fault, but she doesn't mean that. She wants to blame everybody else, but right now she's trying to scam people out of $5. So she's going to tell everybody what they want to hear. She knows what she's doing. She's been doing this for years. And it's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic.
What are we saying? I know. Trust is gone, I know. I understand, Miss English. I saw what had happened and I'm sorry. I really am.
She's not sorry, and that's another issue. She'll say she's sorry, but she's not sorry. She doesn't know what being sorry actually means. And she proves that when she comes back on after this live and she's acting like she's all high and mighty because she got her fix, gets all cocky and acting like she's on this pedestal. Oh, and let's not forget when she thinks she's all that in a bag of freaking chips because somebody sent her a cell phone in the mail. At least she says somebody sent her a cell phone in the mail. I mean, she collected over $100 from this morning until late this afternoon. Do I believe somebody actually mailed her a cell phone? When that person actually comes out and says they mailed her a cell phone, I'll believe it. But I don't know. It's really, really funny.
The CA is mine, the Chad 700, and I still have on there what I had earlier. I just need $5 more. I can't just go to the hospital. No. That's not the game plan.
You've got to be shitting me, Lisa. There is no game plan. There never was a game plan other than lying to everybody and saying you were going to go to rehab so that you could scam them all out of their money over the weekend. That was your game plan. Now that game plan is ended. Although there are still some dumbasses out there giving her money, she's still not getting money the way she used to. It really is getting harder and harder. Every time she comes back online, it's harder and harder for her to get money. And I say thank you to everybody putting her out there on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. The more we get her out there, the more people recognize her, the harder it is for her to get any money. Also, continuously reporting the Cash Apps for fraud. Awesome job, everybody, because that's a huge reason why it's gotten harder for her to get any money. She has no more Cash Apps. Her Cash Apps are gone. I'm pretty sure Cash App has already banned her IP address. The Cash Apps she is using belong to everybody else. Well, lo and behold, one of those happens to be her dealer. And that's the one she uses usually first thing in the morning.
That's not the game plan. My counselor's looking for a 4.0. That's what the plan is right now, I believe. I believe. Well, Miss Rachel, I told them that I would not take my clonazepam while I was in there. And she said no, it was still a safety risk because I could, have seizures or whatever, and they're not equipped to handle that. And, you know,
Lies. Again, they are equipped to handle that. They know that she's lying. They know that she abuses her Clonopin. She knows that she abuses her Clonopin. I mean, she's mixing all these drugs. I'm surprised she's still alive. She goes every morning and gets methadone. God knows what milligram she's on. It's got to be a high dosage after 19 years. And then she comes home and she does her Clonopin, if she has any left. I mean, she goes through 60 pills in 3 days, and then she's doing her crack. So mixing all of this stuff up, and we don't even know. She could be doing other stuff too. We did see that text message where somebody messaged her and said, hey, Justin wanted you to know he has a new number and he's got some new stuff he wants you to try. And her response quickly was, okay, I'm coming. Like, we don't know exactly everything she's taking. The cocktail she's probably on is enough to wipe out a horse. But because she's been on methadone for so long, her tolerance is so high. And that's why the money she's been asking for lately has gone from $10, $15, $20 to now $30 every time she gets on. Because the more she's dosing and the more drugs she's taking every 2 to 3 hours, the more her body is getting acclimated to it and the more she's needing. So the more she's needing, the more money she's needing. It's just astounding that people don't see this.
it's a lot. Cassie, honestly, I never even heard of 4.0 until I got that text this morning saying I needed it and all that stuff. And nobody told the screener that I was prescribed the, what. So, yeah. And what I think it is I think it's just a medical detox, but I thought that this place was a medical detox. I'm not sure. Oh, it's 4.0 is high risk. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Yeah, Miss Ella, and that's what the lady texted me from Power and wrote. She said that everything happened so quick that my counselor didn't mention it. They didn't do a phone screening with me because I had already had so many Power evaluations from before when my son got taken. So nobody mentioned it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit on this as well. Before they even accept you into the rehab, they're going to do an initial screening. Then you're going to come in and they're going to do the medical assessment as they're admitting you. There is no reason for you to go to the methadone clinic and dose up, then go to rehab. They'll take care of all of that when you get there. Again, all lies, easily debunked just by going to Google and looking this stuff up. See, what's bad for you, Lisa, is that when I caught wind of you, what I have always done on my channel is I've gone after idiots who like to use the Constitution and hide behind it so that they can abuse, verbally abuse, and harass police officers, government employees, and just regular society. And I have to look up the law and I have to look up case law all the time. So when I cover somebody and I am going to call you a liar and call you out, I'm going to make sure every single time that I am able to back up everything I say when I call you a liar. So, yeah, you're never just going to have me say, yeah, you're a liar. I will always back it up with the information that proves you are a liar. And I think I've done that pretty well in this video.
nobody mentioned it. I don't know who Ashley is. Who's Ashley? Why do you keep saying that? Like, I don't know who that is. Like,
Oh my God, now she's gonna have a fake mental breakdown over somebody telling her to go contact Ashley? Like, what the hell is going on right now? Like, she's just so desperate for that $5 that she's willing to even threaten to jump out her window if she doesn't get the $5. Like, this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
no Venmo, just CA. I don't even really need anything but smokes. I don't need anything. Like, I don't need anything. I'm so over this. I'm over it, guys. I know nobody believes me, but I'm so over it. Yeah, it says landlord living. I know English. I'm just over it. Thought it was gonna be over. I got money this morning. I needed 5 more to get smokes. And I had to hang up because it was just crazy. Worst mom of the year. That's what I want to change, you know?
Okay, so yes, there is more to what happened yesterday. There's more videos. I am going to put those in another video. I wanted to cover this first. Just that first video where she came on whining and crying and lying about why she didn't go to rehab. And then this whole, I'm so tired of this. I'm just so tired of, yeah, shut up. We've all heard it a million times. You're tired of it. You can't take it no more. You can't stand it. Blah, blah, blah. She's only saying this because she knows this is what people want to hear. Her enablers want to hear this, so she's going to say it. She only says what they want to hear. I'm sorry, I may seem like a cold hearted bitch right now, especially in this video, but maybe I am. I don't know. I care about her. I really do. I really do want to see her get better and have a better life. However, there is a point in time when giving a shit about somebody who doesn't care and doesn't want to get help, it becomes exhausting. At this point, I care about her kids and I care about her victims and her future victims. That's the whole point of this now. Is I am making this content to warn everybody. Do not give this woman money, and this is why. We need to stop her money flow. That is the only way she is going to hit rock bottom. That or we get her put in jail. I mean, has anybody thought yet about her getting the money that she needs and the second she goes offline, calling the police and saying, hey, I know where a buy is fixing to happen. Here's her address. And they catch her in the action. I mean, we all know as soon as she ends the live where she's going and what she's doing. She's already paid Justin because the money went to his Cash App, and she's ending the live to go meet him outside. It's just absolutely ridiculous, all of this happening. But she will not hit rock bottom until one, there's no more money coming in, or two, she ends up in jail. There is no rehab anymore. She's not going to go to rehab, period. It's jail, and that's about it. And the way she's going, she's probably going to end up there anyways. I'm sorry if I got heated in this. She's really pissed me off today with this whole lying about the rehab when it's so easy to look this stuff up and it's so easy to call the rehab and find out information. I also called Sunoco, which is right there next to her apartments that she walks to get her cigarettes. Yeah, 2 packs of her Maverick menthol is less than 16 bucks. So, what was that, Lisa? She's gotten in that habit lately where she's telling everybody 2 packs of cigarettes is $30. Bullshit. She can get 2 packs of Maverick menthol for less than 16 bucks. She needs that 30 because that's where her tolerance is now with the crack or the Klonopin, I don't know, or whatever the hell she's doing. Because I don't think she's just doing crack anymore. I think there's something else that she's doing for the price to keep going up and up and up. And before long, she's going to be begging for 50, 60, $100, because that's how far her tolerance is going to take her. And then eventually she is going to OD right there in her live stream. And that's not something I want to witness. And I know that's not something anybody else wants to witness. Something's got to be done. And I think the only thing that we can do at this point is just make sure there's no more money going into her hands. There's no more money going into her dealer's cash app. There's no more money going into any cash apps that she's using. Anyways, it's a lot. It's so much to take in, especially all of this shit from today. So again, I do apologize for getting overly emotional in this video and getting angry. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. So, when something upsets me like this, it's going to be known. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Be safe. Bye.